Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy, Sarge. It's Friday, man. It's the end of the week, man. One more day before you can get away from that job that you cannot stand and get on your motorcycle and get riding. But let everybody know we're on. Share it with a friend. It's the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy, Sarge.
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting y'all gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my road glide, looking so fly. 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We Iron Elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Hold it up, y'all the road, run it up, rip it up. Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it, I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know I hardly did it, I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling, I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it, get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it, backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll the world down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hold it up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up. Big sword, you in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you don't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do?
Hey, man, again, welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, man. It's Friday, man. I know you guys say, man, Sarge, what you so giddy about, man? Hey, man, if you guys would allow me just a couple seconds, man, to talk about why today is such a great day, man. Today is Mama Jackie's birthday, man. My mama's birthday is today. Man, let me give her a round of applause. Yeah, man. Happy birthday to one of the coolest mamas on the planet, man. Let me tell you, man, just give me a second. Let me tell you about Mama Jackie. Mama Jackie, man, raised 3 sons, man, after the passing of her husband who died unceremoniously, man, in the Marine Corps, man, in his 70s, man. She raised 3 sons. She had to take 3 boys, man. She had to get them through school. She had to make sure they wasn't on drugs. She got to make sure they didn't go to jail. She had to make sure they didn't go through all the foolishness, man, that young men sometimes go through. And she had to get them across that stage, man, and did her thing, and she did it with charm. She did it with class. She beat our behinds, man. Mamas beat behinds back then, man. I'm still getting ready to call child abuse, man, for all the stuff my mama did to me. But thank you, man, for my mother. Thank the Lord above for giving me the mom that he gave me for me to be the man that I am today, man. So with that being said, happy birthday, Mama Jackie, and many more. We'll be talking to you, Mama, soon. Hey, but that's not the reason we're on this morning, man. We're on to talk about the I-10 to the end. I know you guys say, so that's all you want to talk about is motorcycling. Well, okay. All right. You win. I give up. But we have some great guests on this morning. We're going to talk about the epic ride, man. The name of the show today is the September to Remember, man. I had riders ripping and riding all up and down the I-10 and doing it in style, man. And we're going to bring these folks on this morning, and we're going to talk about their epic journey. Let them introduce themselves to the world and tell us a little bit about them, man. And then we're going to get into the good, the bad, the ugly of riding your motorcycle coast to coast, man, in these here United States. So without further ado, man, let's see if we can bring them on, get them going this morning. Fam, top of the morning. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good morning. Doing well.
Hey, man, they so cool. Hey, they so cool, man. I don't know if everybody had their coffee yet. Hey, but it's Friday. We made it, didn't we?
We definitely did.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody who's coming on with us this morning. Come on in, folks, man. Let's get this thing going. Hit the like button as you come in so we can get the algorithms going, man. Kane 4L, man, the performer, the writer, the producer of the Harley Up theme song. I know everybody's like, so where you get that cool song from, man? It's Kane 4L out of Los Angeles, California, man. And we're going to be doing some things in the future, but we ain't telling y'all everything. Shout out to Joel Ruffin, man. He said, happy birthday, Mama Jackie. I know that's right. Breezy does it. Thank you for being on with us this morning. And DJ D Ready, oh, by the way, a.k.a. the operations officer of the I-10 to the end, man. So she's on with us this morning as well. But family, let's get into it, man. If you guys don't mind, we're going to do ladies first, man. Prez, let's start with you. Introduction. Tell us a little bit about you.
Hey, my name is ILA Tatum. I'm in the National Association of Buffalo Soldiers and Troopers Motorcycle Club from the North Jersey chapter. And I ride a 21 Road Glide, and I got about 75,000 miles on that thing now.
Right on. Who do we got next?
Hello, my name is Novetta, aka Chocolate Chip Ruffin, from the North New Jersey chapter of the National Associated Buffalo Soldiers and Troopers Motorcycle Club. I am excited to be here. Max, my husband, is the Joel Ruffin.
All right.
I ride a 2021 Can-Am Spider F3S.
All right. Hey, should we say, what's the nickname of your bike?
I don't have a nickname quite yet.
Oh, Press, so you got a nickname. Hey,
you know, but they may say a can, the other word.
Can-Am. Hey, but that Can-Am did his thing, did it?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes,
hey, you gonna put some respect on that Can-Am name. I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, who else I got, man?
Hey, my name is, well, first off, good morning all. My name is Tyron Scott, King Slow Drag, excuse me. I ride with the Kings of the South, Jacksonville, North Carolina chapter in particular. Been riding about 10 years now, and I ride a 2020 Road Glide and a 25 Road Glide.
Right on. Y'all see what it is. Y'all see what we got this morning, man. Hopefully we'll be getting Popeye on as well. Unfortunately for my brother, he's working the night shift, man. No love for the night workers, man. But he's doing his thing, man. If we can get him to pop on, we'll go ahead and get him popped on, man. But he's working that night shift. So stand by for him. Hopefully we'll be able to get him on as the show get rocking. So this is who we got, man. We got Gator, we got Chocolate Chip, we got King Slow Drag, man. We got him in this morning. These guys are fresh back off the I-10 within a couple, 2-3 weeks. Am I correct? Okay, cool. So let's start off by saying this. Has everybody or anybody rode across country before?
Yes.
Okay.
First time. The furthest I've ridden to prior to this was Houston.
Okay. From North Carolina to Houston, that's a little ride though.
That's a little hump.
Yeah, that's a little hump. Yeah. What about you, Chocolate Chip? You rode coast to coast before?
As a newbie, just riding, I've been only riding for 3 years. I had the privilege of riding with President Gator to Alaska.
Right on.
Alaska.
Watch out there now. Woo.
But this was my first I-10 trip. Let me be
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I do the I-10 to the end every year. Been doing it every year for 6 years now, straight. And I ain't gonna lie, I cheat a lot. I've only done it in June one time. Only one time in June. And I did it this year in June. And baby, I will never do that again. I normally go in April or October. September, I've never done it before. What was the weather for you guys out there in September? Was it nice? Is that the sweet spot or what?
No.
Still hot.
It's still hot. It got as high as 111 going through the Palm Desert.
That's what almost took me out. Boy, I thought I was going to see Elizabeth going through Palm Desert.
It's the big one.
Hey, your boy's about to tap all the way out in Palm Desert. And you said, how hot was it in September?
111.
It was 117.9. But I'm just telling you this, anything over 100 to me is just ridiculously hot. Is that fair?
Yes.
And then I think we're all from the East Coast, right? We're all East Coast. So for everybody out today and who's viewing this video, who's probably never really had to spend some time in the desert, their 100 degrees ain't like our 100 degrees on the East Coast.
At all.
Is that fair, folks?
Absolutely.
That's a fair assessment there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we sweat when our 100 degrees. So we know it's 100 degrees. We sweat like crazy. Out there, you're not sweating at all. And typically, by the time you figure out what the heck is going on, you're in a lot of trouble. Is that fair?
Absolutely.
That's fair. Let Chocolate Chip tell you about her experience.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Whew. Where do I begin? Come on, press, help me out. Everything you're saying is accurate. This was my first challenge. And like she said, it was, it was just one of those rides. It was different from when we went to Fairbanks, Alaska. The weather going through there, I can honestly say all I can do was say, God, give me strength and help me to get there. It was hot. I mean, you think you're prepared, but you have to be even extra prepared. Meaning, I thought I was drinking a lot of water, hydrating myself. President Gator, and you may hear me say her name, but it's accurate. She had me drinking. I had the IV. I was powder drink, and I felt like I was going to burst. And she said, "We're going to keep drinking. We're going to keep drinking." And I just kept on drinking, put on the sunscreen. I mean, did everything that I could have prepared myself to do. However, my body began to overheat. I mean, that sun, if I can only show you the burns and my face, like you said, you think you're purse fine, but you haven't even, it's like you can't even begin to prepare to even think about it. But my experience, long story short, the heat was real. Thank God for press. We pulled over. I put water on my face. It was still like salt. And she was with me every step of the way. And the sun, I can't even begin to explain again, but we got there. When we got to the rest stop, President Gator actually had to help me. I got off my bike and she got me in, and she just, the ice had to come get on me. I hope I'm explaining it,
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
and I was conscious, thank God this time. She kept saying, "You with me? You with me?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm with you." But she did not rush me. She wanted to make sure that I was clear, I was okay. She said, "You take all the time you need." And that was important to me, not feeling rushed. But again, hydration. And then after that, when I felt like I could get myself together, again, it's like the pickles, rehydrating yourself again, drinking that water. We put ice all right here, but I mean, she had me packed down. And it's like you said, I trust her. I really trust her. So yeah, I hope I answer your question. I know it's a lot.
Yeah, you did. So I tell you what, since we started like that, okay. So Gator, is this something that you have experience with dealing with, or is this something that you just knew it? How did you know to?
I was in the Army, so
There it
y'all
is.
Marines, you a little special, but I was in the Army, so I've experienced a heat injury myself when I was much younger,
Yeah.
and just through training, working in industry, so I knew kind of what to look for. And we are going through the desert, and I'm watching her, and she's kind of rolling like this and varying her speed. There was unfortunately a long distance between gas stations out there, and I was hoping we were going to hit one, and turned out there was nothing at that intersection. So we had to go another about 40 miles before we finally hit something. I just signaled, "Let's get over." And she had had a previous heat injury earlier this summer. So I was watching her already. But when we got there, we literally were at that gas station for about 2 hours, trying to get her cooled down. To make sure she could make it to the end. And then after that, we stopped basically every time we hit a gas station, just to make sure she was hydrated and could make it to the end. Because again, you're out there in the middle of nothing. Ain't no hospital, ain't no doctor. If you got to call 911, they're coming with a helicopter to get
Oh,
you.
you're right. You're right. You're right. As if you guys don't mind, as you was explaining that, it just made me think again. And King Slow Drag and Popeye, welcome on this morning, brother.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. How's
I told
everybody
everybody
doing
Popeye
today?
doing that dastardly night shift, man. No love
Yes,
for night
sir.
shift workers. But anyway, folks, and we're going to introduce Popeye here in a minute. Y'all just stand by with us for a second.
Yes, sir.
I think when you was explaining it, I was thinking to myself, okay, in June when I was going through and dealing with what I was dealing with, I had it to, I normally, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a tank to tank guy. I ain't gonna lie, but because of the heat and the conditions, I start going half tank, and I got a Milwaukee 8, so a half tank is normally what about
Not
130,
that long.
140, miles an hour. Okay, but then it started getting really, really bad, and then it almost had to get to the point to say, you know what? I gotta go, every 45 minutes, every 50 minutes. And then it got to the point where you had to just stop and get your core temperature together. Because you're getting ready to no kidding, experience a heat fatality at this point. Heat stroke, what's the other one? Not heat stroke, what's the other one? Heat stroke,
Heat exhaustion.
heat exhaustion. And when you can't sweat or anything no more, and you military guys know, I got Marines and soldiers here. When
Navies.
there's and sailors here, there's
Yes, sir.
nothing else there. There's nothing else left. And normally when it gets to that point,
It's
you're
too
in a
late.
whole lot of trouble. Yeah, you're in a whole lot of trouble. and you got to fix it. You got to fix it well. And what I like, and I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Perez. What I like is when you finally say, "Stop. Let's get into a situation. Let's get that core temperature back together." And it might take you up to 2 hours. So what? But you live to fight another day. Is that
That's what's
okay?
important.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Any final thoughts on that, Perez?
No?
Okay, good. Okay, hey man, shout out to some of the ones who coming on, some of the big ones. Hey, if you guys would be so kind as you're coming on, shoot us a like, man, so we get the algorithms going and get the show popping. But thank you for being on with us this morning. We know you can be anywhere, but you're rocking with us on the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Brother Low Key, got to talk to you, brother. Appreciate you. So, okay, so King Slow Drag, how was the weather for you, bro?
Believe it or not, the weather wasn't that bad, thankfully. Me being in the Marine Corps and everything like that, I like to think I did a pretty good job preparing as far as, hydration and everything like that's concerned.
Yeah.
What I did manage to bring along with me is a insulated bag that I put in my saddlebag so I can keep my drinks and, my pogey bait and everything like that cool. So, that did wonders for me as well.
I'm gonna just say this for you, Slow Drag. I remember when you went through, man. The weather was perfect, man. You can be quiet. You can be quiet, bro. The weather was perfect when he went through, man. So how about you, Popeye? How was the weather for you, brother?
But I went through, man, the weather was great. It wasn't extremely hot and it wasn't extremely cold. I had a wonderful time with my ride. But what I do when I went through California in June, I keep a small cooler right on my back seat where I can just reach around and grab me a drink if I need to, with a bunch of ice in it, keeping me from having to stop so often.
Okay. Hey, does everybody use a some type of sippy cup or something on their bike or?
Plus, I got a camel pack too that I use
Camelback?
sometimes.
Okay.
Camelback, yes.
Okay.
I keep a Yeti on my bike with my handlebars.
Okay.
Cup full of ice, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Prez, you say you don't use nothing, huh? You just
What?
thug it out.
Prayers hardcore.
Man,
thug it
hey,
out.
I ain't that tough.
Yeah. I normally thug it out, but I have water on the bike. I normally have water on the bike.
Yeah, I have water,
Yeah.
but usually I'm stopping at the gas station to get me a fresh cold one. That stuff I have on the bike is for the emergency if I have to pull over on the side of the road and I'm stuck out there.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you now, if I go across there in June again, I ain't thugging it out. I ain't doing that.
No, sir.
No, sir, we ain't ever doing that
degrees.
again. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was crying like a little 6-year-old, man. Somebody, it's too stinking hot.
When you around there, that's hot. You really start to see things that's not there. Because I was imagining gas stations, and I'm like, it's not there.
You know that heat exhaustion is getting on you, man. You're starting to want to feel like you want to take a nap. You're getting a little delirious. We used to call it in the Marine Corps. We used to call it in the Marine Corps. You're getting loopy. No, you ain't getting loopy, my homie. hey, and the last thing you want to do is take a nap. That's the last thing you want to do is take a nap. Yeah. So okay, so let's say this. Okay, so we've all went through the elements. We know what the elements are. Let's say this. What would you suggest for riders that are getting ready to get ready to take out the day? What would you suggest for them to do to prepare for possibly dealing with the desert heat that's still going on right now? And we'll take it around the floor. Anybody could just take it and we'll throw it up.
Well, I highly recommend. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say pre-hydrate. Hydrate before you get out there. And I mean, you got to look at your intake and you got to look at your urine output, the quantity and the quality. So if your urine ain't almost clear, you're not hydrated enough.
Yep.
Go ahead, Papa.
Yeah, also I would recommend a very light, thin, long sleeve garment and something to cover your hands as well, because even if you wear those gloves with the holes in them, the sun will still burn through there, and you take your glove off and you'll have like a shadow where the holes are, and your arms be burnt up and stuff, and that'll also hurt you too in the heat.
Okay, okay. Hey, Popeye, let's do this real quick, man.
Yes,
For
sir.
the folks out there, let's introduce ourselves. Tell the world a little bit about us, real quick.
Okay. Popeye the One, Solar Systems C out of Chicago. I got a 2020 Rogue Glide Limited with a 131 crate motor on it. I usually average about 30,000 miles a year, depending on my work schedule. I've been riding motorcycles at least 35, 40 years. I love riding. That's like my passion. That's my release. Get out there at a good day and clear your head, turn your music on, and just ride and enjoy yourself. I love riding by myself because a lot of times I hit the highway. I call myself the solo assassin. But when you ride with a good group of guys, man, those are memories that'll last you a lifetime. You can't beat it when you ride with your bros, or a bunch of guys that enjoy riding as much as you do. I've been hearing about this I-10 for a while. I had a lot of friends of mine been telling me about it. They done it, and I'm like, I'm about to finally get to do that. And I finally was able to get some time to get off to do it. And I met up with Big Sarge and a couple of the Red Breed guys, and we went to his house and had a wonderful time. It's just a blessing to meet good people out on a set. He welcomed me to his home and chicken and beer and Hawaiian rolls. Them Hawaiian rolls was off the chain, sorry.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great time. It's a great time.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
sir.
And it's funny how when I got off the exit of I-10, there was a couple of Red Breed guys, Fresh and Vic and them was there, and
Yeah.
they gonna try to tell me, oh, this Breed highway, we own this highway. I said, well, I tell you what, you might as well pull over because I'm about to take a slab. And I talk to those guys almost every day now. First kept in touch with me the whole route there and back, and checking on me and everything. And my other guys and a couple people reached out to me, and it just let you know you feel appreciated when you had make an accomplishment, a self goal that you can accomplish, and you got people that's got your back if you need them there.
Hey, good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm saying I was laughing when he was talking because he was them guys when they get these 131s, man, they think they are the beast on the road, man. They get on my damn nerves.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because look, Sarge, Fresh had to let me know, like, yeah, you got a 131, that's cool, but we ride them 135s.
Yeah. Hey, ladies, you can tell it was a braggadocious night when they came.
Oh, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. But when they saw me leave your house on doing that Willie, he kind of he earned some respect that night.
Yeah. Hey, we're at the Iron Elite Podcast Show. We don't condone taking motorcycles off 2 wheels. So those comments are not those of the show. So anyway, okay, for those who are coming in with us again, thank you guys for being on with us. We're talking about the I-10 to the end. The name of the show is the September to Remember. The panel that I have with us today, I have Gator, I have Chocolate Chip, King Slow Drag, and Popeye that just finished their I-10 to the end ride in September. And we're talking about the good, the bad, the ugly of riding your motorcycle from coast to coast. So we've talked about the weather. Let's talk about now, say, strategies. I know everybody's got their own type of way that they like to traverse the country. Some people say, I'm going to do 1,000 miles in a day. Some people say we're going to do 600. Some people say, I'm going to do 400 and I'm going to smell the flowers and I'm going to see the trees. Ladies, let's talk about you guys first. What was your strategy? How did you want to put this together, Prez?
So we were earning the I-10 end-to-end patch, but we were also earning a coast-to-coast patch with the NABS TMC. So we had to ride 600 miles a day minimum. So the way that the math works out, we basically could only ride 600 miles a day. Otherwise, we were going to be short one of those days. So we would ride 600 miles and then find a spot, to hole up and just kind of did it like that. So we did it in 4 days.
Okay. Anybody's getting a phone call?
Yeah, that was me, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
I stopped it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so Prez, it was because y'all had some club stuff to do, some nation stuff to do. So 600 was y'all's game plan, right?
Yes.
Was that comfortable for you?
Yeah, when we did Alaska, we would ride anywhere from 600 to 800 miles a day. So
Okay.
that's comfortable for us.
So if my
Alaska.
math, so yeah, man,
She throwing out them big words.
yeah, they boss, man. hey, they kind of motorcycle riders, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's chocolate chip. Now, see, I've been riding for a minute, but chocolate chip, she downplays it, but she did that Alaska thing.
Yeah,
That was an accomplishment for
that's
her.
huge. That's huge.
That's great.
Huge.
That's on.
Huge.
That's next on my list.
Yeah, and you know, and I tell it. No, go ahead, chocolate chip. What
I
you
said,
saying?
great leader, President Gator. She's a force to be reckoned with. So I'm honored.
Yeah, I'm hearing. Matter of fact, me and some of the Buffalo Soldiers had some conversations about y'all now. Yeah, Gator, you kind of known. You
Yeah.
kind of known, Gator. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put it out there, but not put it out there. But I tell everybody, the guests that I bring onto the podcast show and us and this whole Iron Elite genre of long distance motorcycle riders, I don't want people who come into this to think that it's just that easy. It's not easy. What these folks are doing, it takes years to get yourself to this position to be able to do what you're doing. So, don't feel intimidated. Don't feel bad or anything if you don't. You got to start off somewhere. You got to start in the neighborhood, start on the block, start in the city, start on the bypass, and then you eventually start crossing state lines. Is that fair, family?
Amen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you don't buy a motorcycle and start riding 600 miles. You just don't do that. That's not a smart thing to do. And I'm gonna put it that way. It's not a smart thing to do at all. You got to crawl, walk, and run. So, okay. So for the ladies, 600 a day. Okay, King Slow Drag, what was your get down? Now I know you a king, but what was your get down on this thing?
I at least wanted to make one of those days a thou wow, as you will put it. That way I could get one of these on the throne patches that my bros up there in the Mamba chapter have. But for the most part, my thing was to, just get down the road as safely as I possibly could. I didn't plan on riding really after 10 p.m., especially the closer I got to the west because it's dark as heck out there.
Dark.
Yes.
Big time dark.
Can't see nothing. It got to a point where I was relying on, the lights from the other vehicles to assist me down the road and everything like that. I'm like, yeah, I can't be doing this. So there was a morning where I got up at 4, and I rode till about 10:30 or so. But for the most part, hey, get up 10 o'clock. I'm stopping.
Yeah. And for some obvious reasons, because we're going to talk about road hazards and stuff too as we get into the show.
Absolutely.
Shout out to DJ Ready for the super sticker, man. Look at her getting it in this morning. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who comes in and chimes in and, of course, supports the program with a super sticker or a super chat, man. Appreciate you. Guys, all proceeds that we use for the show, we put back into the podcast. Everything, 100%. Okay, so King Slow Drag, you like me. King Slow Drag really ain't tell y'all the truth. He get off that road because them eyes get old.
I ain't want to say that.
That's funny that you said that.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, everybody on the podcast now have their spectacles on. Did I need to go grab mine?
Yeah, hey, bruh. Hey, if it wasn't for these eyes, I'd ride all night.
Right.
So, Popeye, what about you, man? Here you go. Here we go.
Well,
What you do,
I'll try to do it. My goal is a minimum of 1,000 a day. So one of those days I wasn't able to do it. The weather, it was a real bad storm came through, and I had to shut it down. Thanks, checking my radars and stuff like that. So I try to get up and get going. I try to pace myself, not rush too far. But if I get to where I'm at like 800-900 miles a day, and I'm like I start to feel myself wearing down, I'll shut it down. But I prefer to night ride myself because I work overnights, night shift. So to me, that's when I'm up. I'm most alert.
Yeah.
And I do my best riding at night. And especially when the weather's cooler, the bike runs cooler. It runs a lot better, and you get better gas mileage when in the cooler weather. So riding overnight is good. I usually ride I'll stop at about 3 or 4 in the morning, get a room for about 4 or 5 hours, then get back out and get back on.
Okay. And that's a big deal. He works nights, so his clock is reversed. So that
Yep.
makes sense. So you
Yep.
don't have as many issues with getting sleepy and
No, sir.
and those type of things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. So we got a variation. We got some who do 6, and 6 is a lot. 6 is what? About 8 hours, is that fair? That's a day's
About 9
work.
hours.
About 9 hours. That's a
Yeah.
full day's work. Trying
Yeah,
to do
500
6 hours.
miles is usually roughly about 8 hours. 8 hours for
Okay.
500.
So don't get the game twisted. Now 600 is a day's work.
It's good. Oh, that's
full day's
good.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
it
people
went-
can't even do 100 miles a day.
Hey, shout out to my riders down here in Jacksonville. I ain't say that. I'm gonna stop. But but damn it, the bike like me feel.
Right.
Now,
Yeah.
hey, let me leave that alone, man. I said it. I ain't taking it back. Damn it, I ain't taking
Hey,
it back.
that's them B2B riders from bar to bar.
Yeah. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay, so let's move on. If you guys don't mind, let's move on to say, okay, we've talked about weather. I mean, yeah, we've talked about the weather, the heat, still this time of year. We've talked about, hey, strategies on riding. Okay, let's talk about clothing. Is there a specific type of clothing that if I'm riding this month that I need to be prepared to use? Because now obviously now in Florida, Florida we got 2 types of seasons. We got hot as hell and hot,
wet as hell.
and wet, and wet. So we're in the hot season now. But as I keep moving, and New Mexico, maybe Arizona, as we get up in the elevation, maybe even in California, weather's going to start changing now as we move into October. So let's do this. So let's keep in our theme, ladies first. So Prez, what would you suggest if I was taking off in the next few days that I would probably need to have bare bone essentials to make a coast to coast trip?
Well, you better have that rain gear
Yes.
because we got
Absolutely.
definitely stuff to rain. And Popeye talked about the long sleeve shirt, but you got to make sure that your long sleeve stays tight
Long.
Right. Yeah.
because I got burn marks because mine would drag up like this. So I got burnt
Yep.
here and I got burnt here. So make sure that it's tight at the wrist. And with your rain gear, make sure you got those boot covers, and that you got whatever kind of cap you need to keep from sweating to death in your helmet.
Yep.
But that's what we took. It wasn't quite the season for any cold weather gear, but we just had to make sure we had enough clothes. And then you're gonna be sweating, so make sure you got plenty of changes of underwear and pants because you're gonna sweat through that stuff. And even though
Yes.
the rest of your body, where you're sitting, that gives you an indication of how much you actually sweat because that's the place where it doesn't blow the sweat doesn't blow off of you.
True. I was thinking about when you were saying with the sleeves. Now, okay, I make some mistakes every once in a while myself. Okay, so I ride with, the cool backs, the dry fit, and I ride with the ITN to the end shirt. If you ain't got one, get you one. Okay, anyway, so also the sleeves. You guys know the sleeves that you just buy from Cycle Gear.
Yep.
Those are good to also have, even if you're wearing a Cool Max shirt like this, to get those sleeves because they're pretty snug around the wrist.
That's what I use.
Yeah, and they're 100%, man. Those things are worth their weight in gold, and I think they're barely $20, if that much.
Man, you can get
Might
them
be about
for
$12, right?
6 pair on Amazon for $10.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can get them pretty decorative nowadays. I see a lot of shops now. You can get writing and all kind of cool stuff on them. But I think that's a must-have because I don't care what time of year that you're riding across the country, especially in the desert where the sun is
gonna get
relentless,
you.
constantly
It's
going
gonna
to get
get
you. Your wrists are going to be black. They're going to be toasted.
Yes.
Toasted. Yeah.
2 shades.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what you think, King Slow Drag? What's a must to have on the bike during this time of year as far as equipment, clothing?
Well, in my experience, I've learned to take all my gear with me,
Absolutely.
Rain gear does not leave my bike whatsoever unless it's hanging up to dry, only to be put back on.
Right.
Heated gear, as
Absolutely.
well, because once you get over there to that higher elevation, New Mexico, California,
It gets
I
a little
was
chilly.
stationed out there in the stumps for 6 years, and it could be hot during the day, but that temperature will drop and you will feel it, in the late afternoons and evenings. So, heated gear. I even had my full leathers on my bike just in case, precautionary measures. So, if I have it, it's going with me. I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, I'm
Yes,
gonna call
sir.
that bars. I'm gonna call that bars. Prefer to have it and not need it, than need it and
We do
don't have it.
not
Yeah,
want it.
that's bars. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
tell you that now. Yeah, I do agree with you 100%. I carry everything year round because for me, I might start off I-10 to the end. The next thing you know, I'm going up top to the 70 or the 80, or I'm going up 5, going up to Northern California, and things
Right, right.
change. Yeah, things can't change quickly in the high elevation. And
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, yeah. Your boy don't like to be cold on a motorcycle. I'm just
At
gonna say that.
all. If I'm
Yeah,
cold, I'm
yeah.
useless.
And if you
Right.
live in the southeast and you don't have rain gear with you
Something
24/7
wrong.
every time you turn, hey
Something wrong.
boy, yeah, you making a big mistake. So all right, so Popeye, what about you? Any essentials that we missed?
Well, it depends on how far I'm traveling. If I'm doing something local, couple 100 miles, just what I'm taking, what I'm wearing. But if when I cross them lines, heated gear is a must. Rain gear is a must. Leather jacket, leather gloves is a must. I have a bag specifically for long distance travel that carries my rain gear, my heated gear, my heated insoles for my boots, heated pants, heated jacket, heated gloves, everything, rain gear, everything. So whenever I go out of town, I just take my clothes, I put it on the other side of the bag, just put that in a King tour pack, and I'm ready to go.
That's it.
That's that
But
part.
long sleeves is a must, and like the young lady was saying, them sleeves they slide up. So I use the sleeves plus my long sleeve shirt because a lot of times they do stretch at the end and they slide up. But when they slide up, you have the other sleeve on there that helps protect you as well.
There you go.
True, true. And I think also it helps to keep the water trapped on your body,
Yeah,
the
because as you
moisture. Am I
sweating, it
correct?
cools you down as it
Yeah.
evaporates.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
debris and
yeah.
all kind of stuff like that from the road because
Yep.
those trucks are so disrespectful.
Yeah.
they kicking
Oh,
they
absolutely.
kicking everything up under the sun out there on you.
Man.
Okay, so good to go. So anything we missed on equipment at all?
I would say extra gloves. Make sure you have extra gloves
Okay,
because it changes and they get really soaked and wet. You can always have an extra pair or you can lose a pair. So that's
Hey, I
something.
lost one too, Ryan, and I was so mad. I was mad as hell, man.
I prefer to lose I prefer to lose 2 gloves than one.
Yeah, I
One is
had
just so
lost my
disrespectful.
left hand glove. I put it between my legs. I'm tight. Looking on my GPS. I went to scoot up, and I was like, you know what? Okay, so much for that.
Yeah.
But,
Damn it.
but yeah, another thing I like to take when I go out of town is I have like a little small portable air pump, and I have like a little emergency toolkit.
Are we getting there?
You
Are
know,
we getting there? That was next. That was next.
okay,
Matter of fact,
yes, sir.
since we getting there, you go ahead and let's talk about equipment. Comment all what you need on your motorcycle as far as
Yeah,
equipment.
yeah.
Let's
I
talk about it.
definitely keep ladies first. Go ahead.
Well, I like to tell people that I'm not that mechanically inclined, so my tools are my cell phone and this right here.
Where's your
Um,
credit card?
Because
That's a
if it
pretty big
breaks
tool.
down, I just all I
Yeah,
can do is
you gotta
call
have
people.
that one.
Yeah, you better have
I
that
can't
emergency
touch
credit
no
card.
tire or none of that stuff. I'm gonna learn to do a
Yeah,
tire plug, but the
yeah,
rest of it is all about calling somebody.
yeah. Hey, Gator,
Yeah.
stay tuned for Chalk Talk now, because on Chalk Talk we're gonna be talking about plugging tires and all kind of cool stuff out there. Changing batteries and all kind of stuff. So hey, I gotta do that again. Hey, Gator said, "Yeah, I ain't got many tools, but I get that." Hey, that's a big tool. You respect. Okay, so you keep on the bike stuff that you know how to. And let's be honest. Okay, let's get into the trust tree. Okay, guys, be honest now. You know, cats sometimes be in the club that might have a bunch of tools and stuff on the bike and don't have a clue how to use it. So
Oh,
this
absolutely.
ain't just a woman thing. Yeah, am I
YouTube,
wrong?
Absolutely.
YouTube,
Hey, YouTube University, homie.
Get it, I'm
yes
trying to tell
sir.
you, boy,
Yeah, yeah.
Everything.
degrees.
Yeah, yeah. YouTube University gonna teach you how to do everything on the side of the road.
Yes,
Cause
sir.
I remember this is some years ago. I was in Phoenix and I got a call. It was me and one of the cats from Breed. I want to say, oh God dang it, my brother out of Savannah. We in Phoenix at the AZ Soul Brother Run, and we get a call from Doc J, and Doc J say, "Bro, I need you to come over here, and we need to put one of my homegirls' bikes on the trailer." So I'm like, okay, cool. So we head over there. We think we just gonna put the bike on the trailer. Nah, we had to put it on the trailer. We had, hey, where your
Grab it
straps at?
down.
Yeah, where your straps at? Straps.
Wow.
So now we gotta go get the straps, and then we get the straps. We strap it down. It's like, okay, most of the newer bikes have the anti-theft, so you got to disable and put it in transfer mode.
Keep it from flashing.
Yeah, because it's flashing. Okay, where you key for? Oh,
Huh?
that's at the room. So
Oh,
we went
no.
through it, bro. So we went through it, but long story short, because it was not a Harley, we had to get on YouTube to figure out how to put it in transfer mode in order for the bike, for the battery not to be dead on the way going. But
Right. Yeah.
hey, bro, we were learning as we was moving along. The lady was like,
Absolutely.
the lady's like, I don't know about all this now. I thought we was just gonna put this thing on the trailer and keep pushing.
And keep
But it's
going,
all
right.
good. Yeah, it's all good. We have to learn. But anyway, before I rudely interrupted everybody, Prez, did you have any final thoughts on tools on the bike?
Nope.
Chocolate chip, do you?
Yes, sir. I'm
Okay,
with President Gator. Credit
okay,
card, thank God for
okay,
Mac. Credit
okay,
card and extra battery pack in case my
okay,
battery goes low. I can charge it back up.
okay.
Absolutely.
So, because Can-Am is a little bit different animal, right?
Yes, sir, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I can imagine. Yeah. So, okay. So you say just a basically a jump box for the Can-Am, right?
But it's an extra battery pack to go for my phone. Say if it's dying,
Oh,
then I
The
have a
pack talk charger.
yes,
Extra battery for
okay,
the pack talk.
yes.
okay. All right. As long as you got a phone and a credit card, you rocking. Okay.
Rock
Good to
and roll.
go. Okay. So King Slow Drag, what about you, bro? What you carry on the bike?
Everything that I've used in the past and or seen somebody else need. It's like every road trip I take, I
Learn
learn
something.
something new. Learn something new, another tool to put in my tool bag or whatever the case may be. Um, extra fuses, the whole shebang. Let's see here. I have like Popeye was saying, the what do you call it? The tire pressure gauge and everything like that. To inflate your tires if your tires are going low. Have the battery pack, the jump starter. Also, there was a gentleman, I forget the name. I watched a lot of the podcasts prior to myself doing the I-10, but on the table, he had a layout as far as everything that he was taking for his ride. And I'm like, okay,
I think it
that
was me.
I
Is
need
that me?
this. Probably.
But I'm gonna tell you who I got it from. So I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
So everything that I see that may be useful, whether I'll need it or not, I'm trying to grab. I'm trying to minimize as many issues as I can possibly have while I'm out there on that road, especially being by myself.
True. As you were talking, actually, I'm trying to bring that up. See if I can bring
Oh,
the
I
screen
saved
up.
it. It's
Yeah,
in my messenger.
yeah. Because D Bell, shout out to D Bell. D Bell, he's our resident do it everything man. And D Bell turned me on to. Let me see if I can bring it up. It might not let me bring it up on a shared screen, but I'll try to see. I'll try to screenshot it. But it was a great tool bag that he turned me on to. and basically
The
it
was it
covers
the Easy Cruise or something like that?
what is it called? It's by Wind Zone, and I'm a screenshot it here, but it's a
The
pretty
black and red bag.
yeah, black and red bag,
I
and
saw that.
it's really convenient, man. It doesn't take up a bunch of space in the bike,
Hmm.
and it has probably 98% of the tools that you'll need on the
Hmm.
bike.
Yeah.
Okay, I got everybody. I do like the point that everybody talked about a tire pressure gauge. You need that. You really, at minimum, you got to need that because PSI out there, especially if you're dealing with hot weather or cold weather, that
Yeah,
becomes a
tires
real
gonna
issue.
change definitely.
Yeah, it becomes a real issue. I'm still, never mind. That's a story for another day. Yeah, I want to get my blood pressure up.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to get. Yeah, I'm still mad about a particular thing on that, but yeah, that's a big deal with the tire pressure gauge. Obviously, a tire inflator, and it's not a big deal nowadays because uh, they're pretty compact too. Whether you get the one from Harley or get one from Cycle Gear, and they're not very expensive. Am I correct, gentlemen?
Right. Nope.
Yeah, you
I
can
think I
go
paid
pick up
like
one from.
30 bucks for it. 25,
Yeah,
30
you can
bucks
pick
for
up.
mine.
Yeah, you can pick up one from Amazon for next to nothing. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would say some of those particular things. I know, just like the lady said, you can go out there and buy a bunch of stuff that you don't know how to use, or you can buy some of the basic essentials that you gotta have, and that's the tour. That's the WindZone toolkit bag.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
right
there
to
you
the
go.
point. Doesn't require a lot of space in your tool and your tour pack or saddle bags, and it's not very
Right.
expensive at all. Picked it up on Amazon, no big deal at all. Okay, I'm sorry. Was there any other things on the bike that I missed that you?
Air pump, the jump pack, mini toolkit. When I ride, I bought me a one of those little battery chargers, little small ones. So as I'm riding, I can actually plug it into my pack talk and put it in my front pocket with the cord and let it charge as I'm riding
I saw
to
that.
keep from going,
I
keep
saw
from
that.
dying out on me. So
I saw it. Any of the ladies do that? Do y'all use that? Actually, that's a pretty cool thing. I didn't know that, but I'm gonna know it.
Yeah,
That's a good
that's a good
deal.
one right there.
Yeah, because I look like a goofball at a gas station or at a Love's and waiting, trying to charge it a little bit or whatever. But I think that's a
yeah,
great thing. Yeah,
yeah.
I should have known
Once my pack talk get to 20%, I plug it up and put it in my
yeah,
pocket, and the cord runs right behind you, so it's not in the way.
right.
And you ride, and then the next before you know it, you at 100%. But then in another hour of riding, still,
Yes, I
Wow,
put mine in my
wow.
bag.
You put yours
yeah,
in your vest.
My colors. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, very cool.
yep. And your little
So
pocket.
okay, oh you finish your thought, Popeye.
No, I'm just saying you plug the cord in, put it in your pocket, and keep it moving. Yeah, you don't even notice it's there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So let's take it into home, folks. We get into the last segment because we gotta let y'all get back to y'all life. Let's take it into
Back to
home.
sleep.
So yeah, true. So we're gonna go ladies first. So this is our last take. This is our final segment. The good, the bad, the ugly. What did you experience out there, and what would you like to share with the audience? So let's. I don't want to do prayers first this time. Chocolate chip. Let's let you go first this time. Go
Well,
for it.
it's a lot. For me, it was like a mirror. Look within myself, this journey. And it pulled some things out of me that I didn't know that was there. And I would say leadership and trust is everything that I've learned to not take for granted. But in looking back, especially I know President Gator, I'm sorry, but
Uh-oh.
having that conversation, her and my husband, and accepting that, you know what, you have to trust, she has the experience, and learning from that and being able to comply. So it brought a lot out of me. Took a little bit of fear, anxiousness away from me, that now I can make decisions on my own per se, but the trust factor was the most important thing for me, and looking within myself. Yeah. So, yeah, hope I make sense.
Wow. Okay. Nice. I
My
appreciate that.
limitations, but exceeded some of my limitations, She really believed in me as well as my husband and my family. And prayer was the key in getting me through it. So again, her expertise allowed me to learn from my last trip to Alaska when that rain came. And I would say this real quick, that rain was brutal. It was dark. And as a leader, she had told me in Alaska, she had shared something for me to do. And I took that and learn from it. In other words, go at your pace. Don't try to keep up with me, And so that came right to full gear. And then trust in her judgment, because she's the experienced one. And as much as it challenged me to want to do a certain thing, I had to listen to her as well as to my husband. So yeah, it was good. It was a great experience. I would do it over again. And again, knowing my prayers would go by herself to allow me the opportunity to be with her was huge for me. So I can't thank her enough, as well as I keep saying Max, my husband trusted me enough in me. And
Man,
so,
shout out to prayers. Shout out to Max. I'm starting to think y'all. I'm starting to think y'all sisters for real. Awesome. So, King Slow Drag, leave us with your final thoughts, bro.
I would say that our 10 to the end, definitely a good thing to do. If you want to challenge yourself, see what you're made of, in the saddle, by all means, you can start there, you can end there. I mean, you're going to see what you're made of for the most part. I loved it. Will I do it again? Probably, if you take Texas out of the equation. But Texas broke me off. It really did. I won't lie to you.
Shout out to that country of Texas.
Yes, sir.
Right.
A country in itself.
Texas is huge, dude. I'm still in Texas.
Just knowing that, you got the support, back home and also on the road as you're traveling, you got folks checking in on you. Hey, how's it going? You need anything? Don't hesitate to give me a call. If I can help you, I will. So I had a great time, and I really appreciate, the opportunity and the experience.
All right. Popeye, what you got for us, brother?
Man, I had a good time doing I-10 in the end, and when I do it the next time, I'm gonna do it in reverse. I'm gonna go to California first, and then shoot back down to Florida to do it. But having some people to talk to you on their road, that is a big help. That way you won't feel out there that you're alone. Being able to call. Sarge kept calling me, texting me. But a couple of guys from my club called, and my mom, son, I'm praying for you.
Yeah,
that's what mamas do.
You riding all over the country like this. I'm like, Mom, this is what I do. So, just have people to converse with you, man, when you need something, that extra boost of energy to talk to somebody to keep you motivated, keep you moving. But just paying attention to what your surroundings, because like you said, them truck drivers, they don't care. A lot of the people be on their phones and not paying attention, and especially watch out for the construction, because it'll have you all over the place when you're riding. And the last thing is, like, I'm gonna send you the information, Sarge, so you can put out there to all your people. I have a membership to this tow company. It's $35 for the year. It gets you two tows just in case, if you never know when you're gonna need it. So just something to have if everybody don't have AAA or nothing like that. So it's a good thing to have when you're on the road traveling.
Sounds like a winner. Sounds like
yes,
a winner.
Sir.
Matter of fact, it's something we missed because we ran out of time, but I'm just gonna real quick. D-Bell said a first aid kit is also a handy thing to have.
Absolutely.
I would definitely 100% suggest that everybody have a first aid kit on the road. It's too easy to scratch yourself or burn yourself or cut yourself on anything on the bike. Just getting on and off the bike. Sometimes you can just cut yourself on whatever, So
bad pumps and
yeah. So please get your first aid kit. It's just a few dollars. I mean, we're not talking about no major money. As well. So that, and I promise I'm going to turn this over to Gator, but I'm going to say this is a couple things that we didn't get a chance to mention. But I mean, get you a towing package if you're going to be doing long distance riding. If you're going to be leaving crossing state lines, get you a stinking towing package. It's not that expensive. Whether you use
Good tires,
or Good Sam, or a good or a AAA, or even through Allstate or State Farm, whatever insurance company, get you a towing package. Get you. I would suggest also a ESP, an extended service plan for your bike.
absolutely.
If you're gonna be riding out there, if you don't, just like Prez said, you better get you a good emergency credit card.
Yeah.
If you don't have an ESP,
That is her
you better get you a
ESP.
good, that is your ESP. If you don't have an ESP, so those couple of things. So Prez, without further ado, I'm gonna put it in your hands. Give us your final words and your remarks.
So King Slow Drag mentioned it's dark out there in the desert. So if you can put some lower lights on your bike to give you a little bit more visibility down the road, that was major for us, especially when it was raining. It was dark out there, and there's all those chunks of retreads out there, and dead armadillos and deers and every kind of carcass out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And Chocolate Chip didn't give the full story. She talks about trusting. Based on our experience going through the desert, she was supposed to come back with me. I went back to Texas and took my dad on his birthday cruise. And I had to have a very difficult discussion with her to say, I'm not taking you back through that desert. Because I felt responsible for her life. And she was pretty bad off when we did make that stop. So my thing is, just don't push yourself. Know your limits. Don't push yourself. And if you're traveling with somebody else, make sure you look out for them, because everybody has a family they want to return to. We ride and we love to ride, but make sure that you live to ride another day.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Well said.
That's the most important thing. Hey, the mission ain't complete till you get back home to your family safe and sound.
Yes, sir.
There is no bigger mission than that. But here we got it, man. We got it. Rider 341 Chocolate Chip, 342 Prez Gator, 344 Popeye, Day
Yes,
one,
sir.
and 345 King Slow Drag from them Kings, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, thank you, folks, so much for caring enough to share your ride with us. And I can guarantee you this, because of people like you, we're going to be better motorcycle riders through the each one teach one. It's the social experiment, man. Everybody sharing with everybody what they learn for us to be our greatest motorcycle riders, man. So, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much. Any final words before we let you? Is Joel Ruffin, is that the hubby?
Yes, sir.
That's what's a shout out to the hubby. Let's do this. The husband got to get a Dom DeMarco. Where we at?
Yeah.
Hey, man, husbands count and they matter. You dig?
Dig.
Hey, man, we got to thank him for trusting in his wife, trusting in Gator to get his wife, his most precious cargo, across the country and back on her motorcycle, man, safely, man.
Right.
So what's next, Chocolate Chip? What's next from here? What are you gonna do?
Ooh, I don't know. What we're gonna do, Prez?
I don't know yet.
Hey, but y'all gonna do something. Y'all gonna do something, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, fellas, any last words for me before we cut this live feed off?
I want to just send a big shout out to you, Big Sarge, for hosting this up for people. A lot of people really didn't know nothing about it until they came across you with your promoting the 10 in the end. And I want to say congratulations to all the people that finished the ride. And I look forward to pounding with you guys and meeting you guys actually in person sometime soon. What I got left, I got My Mark Zero, I got Tampa Bay, I got Tail of the Dragon, and then I'm going to ride down to Alabama, and I think that might be it for me for the year, maybe.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Motorcycle riders gonna ride their motorcycle. You feel me? Hey, weather ain't gonna stop us. Weather, date, money, ain't nothing gonna stop us from riding these motorcycles. So family, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. It's been a very fun show for me. It's been great. It's been beautiful. You guys gave us a September to remember, man. So,
Yes, sir.
hey, for everybody out there, thank y'all for joining us today, man. I know y'all got to get back to y'all life because motorcycle parts ain't cheap.
No,
Hey,
sir.
so family, in the meantime, in between time,
Between
y'all keep it
time.
motorcycling. God bless, man.
God bless.
Hey, King Slow
God
Drive.
bless.
Yes, sir.
Simplify, homie. Simplify.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
bless.
all you Marines, for all you Marines, what do y'all checks say?
Oh, man, if you don't stop.
You talking about the Department of the Navy?
Hey, we'll see y'all later, man. Much love, family. Take care.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it. I'm out.
I'm out.
Hey, there you have it, man. Riders 341, Chocolate Chip 342, Prez Gator 344, Popeye 345, King Slow Drag, man, out of them kings of kings of the South, out of Jayville, North Carolina, man. So thank you for everybody for joining us today. Thank you for everybody being on with us today, man. It was a blast. It was a great show, man. One of my favorite, man. I had an awesome time with our guests today, man. And thank you to those guys. And because of those guys caring enough to share their ride with us, man, we're going to be better motorcycle riders, man. And thank you for everybody who continues to support the platform and all the things that we're doing here at the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. I want to come up and take a couple minutes, if you guys don't mind, and bring a couple things up. So we just came up with this cool little the supporter pack. Let me see if I can bring this up quick. See what I can do. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Let's see if I can get it up and get it moving here. See if we can slide over to the link. Featured section. See what we got here. Okay. Okay, as you can see here on the Iron Elite group page, on the Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders group page, we have now the link up. It's in the featured section for the 2026 Iron Elite shirt registration packages or options. In these packages, we have 3 options, and really we got 4 options on the packet. Okay, so I want to make sure that we're clear on things. The Iron Elite event is a free event. 0. You can just come and have a great time at the event. But under this particular link, we have the Titans. The Titans is something that we do for the greatest motorcycle riders, male and female, in our motorcycle community today. We do this award for those guys. It's like our Oscars of motorcycle riding, our Oscars or our Grammy of motorcycle riding. And we present this award to deserving folk out there that are setting the pace and providing great leadership and example setting in our motorcycle riding community today. Well, in order to keep this campaign going, we use contributions and donations from you guys, from what you buy on certain merch or what you buy on certain patches and poker chips and those type of things. We use those proceeds in order to, again, to keep the program going. So what you see here is the Titan registration option, or the Titan support program, is to support the Titan Award. Now, with that being said, we have cool shirts and packets that you can do for the event. Now, these are outside of the event. Okay, say for instance, a particular pack of forgive me, I can't pull this crap up, but the next time I think I am going to do it in the next show. And I'm going to break it down and go through each and every packet. Your shirt, your polka chip, your patch, your stickers, your Titan VIP breakfast. It's going to have catalog of different things that you get up under each packet. And I apologize, I don't have that prepared and I don't have the screens up to do that today. But I will have a show coming in the future because I wanted to be able to address, because some people had it misunderstood. Some people thought, hey man, the event, are we having to pay for the event now? No, the event is free. The event is free. These are particular things under the Titan support program, where there's additional merch and particular things and VIP things that you can get along with the event. And what the proceeds from this stuff does is helps us to continue the Titan program. Now, the Titan program is the award. The Iron Elite event is the event itself. The event itself is 100% free to attend the event. The Titan program is to support the folks that we vote in to become their Titan. It pays for everything for them. It pays for their hotel. It pays their per diem costs. It pays for their trophy. It pays for their trophy to be packed up and shipped to them, because we know motorcycle riders, they do what when they come to an event? They ride motorcycles. So more to come on that, but I just want to make sure I get it in the air right now that the Titan, or the Iron Elite event, the Iron Elite event is a free event. The Titan packages are what you purchase if you want these additional things. If you don't want them, cool, no problem, no harm, no foul. Hey, Sarge, I really don't want these particular things, but I still want to come and rock it at the event and support everybody at the event and have a great time. By all means, you're totally welcome now. So there has nothing changed on the program. We've been running the event now for 8 years. Ain't a dang thing changed, except we got cooler gear, more patches, more accessories, and different things to support the platform and what we're doing for our Titans. So hopefully that kind of sums things up. I apologize, I wasn't prepared to really do a podcast on it, but I will load some stuff up here in the near future, and we'll walk it down to hopefully give you guys a better understanding of what we're doing for the 2026 Iron Elite event and the 2026 Titan Awards. So, hey, man, let's keep them in our prayers, man. So right now on the road, I've got Master Guns, man. I've got Professor, and I've got Batman from Rare Breed, man, getting in and doing their thing out there. Right now, they're on the panhandle of Florida, closing in on Alabama. They took off this morning, I want to say around 5-ish, around that time frame. So let's keep them in our prayers, man. They're rocking and rolling. They're on their way to the mother chapter of Rare Breed in Los Angeles, California, as well as hitting the Santa Monica Pier. Shout out to, I'm going to have two ladies going to be taking off here in a couple of days, probably within the next 24 hours, coming from the West Coast to the East Coast. So stand by. We'll be posting for those guys. So, hey, man, the 10 is 10ing right now. And the most important thing, and the thing I love the most, is we're riding responsibly. We're riding safely. We're riding to accomplish our own individual goals, man. So everybody, let's keep these guys that's on this road in our prayers. Thank you to our guest that was on today, man. It was an awesome podcast show. Thank you for everybody who joined us today. I know you could be anywhere doing anything, but you're spending some time with us, man. So we appreciate you guys. Oh, by the way, your boy got to go because he got a day job, so I got to take my behind to work. But once again, man, shout out to the mom, Mama Jackie, man. Happy birthday to my mama. Still kicking and doing her thing, man, and still smiling and still kicking up fuss and doing all the things that a grandma would do, man. So thank you to my mom. Going to be checking her out, spend some time with her, man. If you guys hadn't told your mother today, if she's still living, tell your mom you love her, man. Call her and tell her you love her. So I think that's it for us, man. So in the meantime, in between time, man, it's time for us to get out of that doggone thing and keep it motorcycling, you dig? Peace.
Hey now, it's your girl Piper, the 2025 Iron Elite Female Titan. You're now tuned in to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast Show, home of Ground Pounders Reunion and the Coast to Coast Run, the social experiment. where motorcycling is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You dig? Now like, share, subscribe, and follow for all things motorcycling, and I'll see you on the sled.
What's good, people? This is Reef, Reef and Reef Solo's official ride to E in your 2025 Titan. Coming to you from Big Sarge's Iron Elite podcast. I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share, and tune in to stay abreast of all the latest Iron Elite news.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this your man Kodak, the most hated, coming to you live from the Iron Elite podcast with my man Big Sarge, where we always keep it motorcycle. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know what it is.
Hey, it's your boy Low Key. Y'all know I roll with Big Sarge and the Iron Elite, home of the Titan Award and the Ground Pounder Family Reunion. Each one teach one, you dig?
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast?